Hello, voiceover and narrator friends. This is Laurel, and I am here to help you get started with recording, editing, and mastering for voiceover and narration on Adobe Audition. This is part 2 of Adobe Audition voiceover tutorial for beginners. In the previous video, I showed you how to set up your microphone and headphones and how to do your first recording. Now, I would like to show you how to edit your recording. First, let's open your file. Click File, Open, and find your file. Now, click Open. This screen is called the Waveform Editor. You will notice as you record, you will see a line at the top showing your voice recording dynamics. This is called the waveform display. It measures the loudness of your recording as positive and negative peaks. Below the waveform display is the spectral display. This shows the frequencies of your recording. I will go more into detail on the waveform and spectral display in a later video when we go more in depth in editing. But we need to walk before we can swim, so let's just first learn the basics of editing. Let's take a listen to my recording and see where we need to edit. So, tell me, Red, glancing up in the waning sunlight, why are you out here all alone and not a single weapon on you? Here is a mistake I want to delete. I left-click on my mouse ahead of it. I hold down my click and pull over past the part I want to delete, and then I let go. You can click play at the bottom to hear the part you are deleting. If you click Loop Playback at the bottom here, and then click play, it will only play what you have highlighted over and over. You can also grab the side of the highlighted part by left-clicking on your mouse and drag more or less you want to delete. Go ahead and click Ctrl-X on your keyboard, and there you will see it is deleted. If you made a mistake and didn't want to delete that part, don't fret. Just click Ctrl-Z, and there you will see it's back. Something I want to share with you is before I start recording, I make a separate recording of the room noise, about a minute or two. That way, when I want to add in spaces between sentences, paragraphs, or even words, I can easily copy my room noise and paste it in. Now, go to File, and then Open and find your saved room noise and click Open. You will notice up here are your files that are open in Adobe Audition, and you will see that your room noise is there now. You can double-click on each one to open it in your screen. Make sure you have the room noise up and click play to find where the quietest room noise is, preferably where it is below -60 dB, I think about here. Click about where you want your room noise sample to start and pull it to how long you want it to go. If you look down here in the lower right-hand corner, you will see under Duration how much time you have grabbed. You can pull it in or out for more or less time. You will see here the time change. I'm grabbing about 2 seconds. Click Ctrl-C to copy, and then click File, New Audio File, type in the file name. I'm calling it the title of the book, room noise, and how many seconds I grabbed. Click OK. Click Ctrl-V to paste the room noise sample in. Remember to save it in the right folder. Ctrl-A to highlight your 2 seconds of room noise and move over to the top left-hand side and double-click your recording file. Now I will add in some room noise to clean up my recording. I would like my room noise space to be shorter here. This is a comma, and I like my commas to have about 2 seconds between the comma and the next word. So I will click as close to the previous word I say, and I pull over to the next word to highlight where I want my space to be. Then click Ctrl-V. Let's take a listen to make sure we have not cut off the ending of the word. If you had, just hit Ctrl-Z to undo and re-grab the area you want to change. So, tell me, Red, glancing up in the waning sunlight. Here is a space between sentences, and I like it to be around 4 to 5 seconds. So I highlight, as we did before, and click Ctrl-V. But this time, I click in the area again and click Ctrl-V a second time. If you highlight the area, you will see we pasted 2 seconds twice. And now we have about 4 seconds there. Now, last thing is if you want to cut out too much space between words, just as we did before when we cut out some of the words, highlight and click Ctrl X. Well, that wraps up this tutorial. Join me next time for Adobe Audition Voice Over Tutorial for Beginners, Part 3. Thank you for letting me share Part 2 of Adobe Audition Voice Over Tutorial for Beginners, and I will have more for you as we continue this journey of narrating and voiceover. Bye for now! If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like my channel. This allows me to continue pursuing my passion and bringing easy-to-follow videos to you.